So I've read a lot of YouTube comments, and a lot of people have actually told me that Silver League was actually really good for farming. And so far I hadn't had much luck, but I would say that it's potentially better than the other leagues I've been in. Because Gold 1 was absolutely garbage, there's no loot whatsoever. But I've already made a rant video about it, so I'm not going to go on again. So if you guys have missed that rant video, it is the last video I uploaded, go check it out now. Be warned, it has a lot of swearing. So yeah, I tried Silver League, it is somewhat better. I have gotten a raid, I would show you guys the raid. It was a dead base, and I hadn't found a dead base in a week now, so I was really happy. Had about 200,000 gold, not that much compared to what you would see before, but you know, it was something, and it's way better than Gold 1. So I had this topic that I wanted to talk about that completely crossed my mind not so long ago, and that I really wanted to share with you guys and see what your opinion was on that topic. If you think about the old cell phones that we had like 6 years ago, like little flip phones, bullshit ass phones compared to what we have now, it makes sense that technology is progressing really quickly. If you looked at old consoles like the Nintendo 64 and look at the PlayStation 4 from today, you'd be able to tell that technology is actually progressing really well. What if technology got crazy enough for us to be living virtual lives? Like being able to create your own world. Like let's say you would pretty much get connected to this virtual reality thing and pretty much be able to turn on your own settings for life. So that being said, you'd be able to run like a simulation of life and then maybe turn on anti-pain so that you wouldn't be able to feel pain. And so that'd be pretty useful if you wanted to, I don't know, learn how to do a backflip and not break your spine. And what'd be cool about that is that, like, if you look at Google Maps, it has a 360-degree vision if you look on Street View. And what if you're able to generate the entire Earth the way it is now? You could like invite your own party and pretty much do whatever the fuck you want and be the only ones on Earth. Like, how crazy would that be? Like, you'd be able to walk into like a superstore or something and then just eat and eat and eat and eat. That'd be completely fucking amazing, to be honest. Because one of the things I always wanted to do that I'll probably never be able to come around to do unless that virtual shit comes around is probably walk into a superstore and actually just eat as much as I possibly can. Walk my ass into the bakery station and then just eat as much cakes as I possibly can. And I guess that'd be also good because you'd be able to eat as much food without actually gaining weight into your proper life. So yeah, you could even learn how to do educational things without actually having any consequences whatsoever. Let's say you guys want to learn how to pilot a plane, then you could just simulate you just walking into a plane and then learning how to pilot a plane. Or learning how to drift. You know, in real life you wouldn't really be able to learn how to drift, or else you'll just get chased by the police and, you know, consequences. But in a virtual world where you're not hurting anyone, what's the problem? But there's only two things I really don't like about this idea. Number one is that people would get really connected on this shit and never actually live into the real world anymore, and that'd be really bad for them. Like, you can't say that it would be healthy to just always be dreaming and running away from reality. I'm assuming that if you wanted to be in this virtual reality for such a long time, you'd have hospital tubes running through your nose so that you can be fed, and that's really fucking disgusting. Because in the virtual world, you won't actually be fed if you eat into the real world. Like, you will not gain any nutritional values from eating virtual shit, right? So you need to have tools in that hospital gel running through your nose while being in the virtual world. And that's really fucked up. That's really something that'd be horrible. But the second thing that I had wrong with this is actually even worse than that. And my dad actually came up with this shit, and I really agree with him. The problem with that is that people would stay on these virtual worlds for so long that they wouldn't really recognize what's real and what's not real from the real world and the fake world. You know, from the real world to the virtual world. So that'd be a huge fucking problem, because people would like steal cars and shit and pretty much do exactly what the fuck people do in GTA, thinking that they're in a virtual world and that there isn't any consequences. Or some people would actually even use that as an excuse to doing illegal shit. So this is probably the worst thing about having this virtual world shit and people living in it for so long. So I guess the only fix to that would probably be to get booted off after 24 hours of being in the virtual world. Get booted off for like 6 hours or something, just so that you can have a break and not always think that you're in a virtual world. What about just being able to feel your dreams? Like physically being able to live your dreams. Like, use that virtual world only when you're sleeping. To be honest, I feel like I'd get so much more shit done just doing that. Like, your brain would still reset just like if you're dreaming, but you would be living at the same time. To be honest, that'd be a really cool thing to have on Earth if people actually use it the way that it should be used. But we all know that no one would. We all know that no one would actually be responsible with this shit and, like, actually get off, like, 6 hours after being on for 12 hours. Holy fuck. Chief Stretch actually just shared this replay, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Why can I not find shit like that? So, yeah, let me know what you guys would think about this fake virtual world idea, because I know that people are going to be really biased on this topic. I know that people are going to have much different opinions much different ideas, and but just let me know what you guys think. I'm really open to any opinions. So before ending the video, I actually want to talk about my new clan. So I've gotten kicked out of my other clan because I was spamming a Christmas song, and I didn't really see it coming since I had 5,000 donations, and they were all my friends, but I didn't think that they would kick me out. To be honest, it was all a joke, and they didn't take it the way I wanted it to, and I didn't get any warnings or anything, so I got kicked out, and I made my own clan, and I didn't think that this was going to be a serious clan or anything. I thought I did this clan only for my top 3 plays of the week, which is coming, by the way. But yeah, I didn't think that this clan was going to be an actual clan, and then people started joining, and now people want to war, so I don't know where this clan is going. But I mean, if it's working out, it's working out, and I'll definitely keep it I'll definitely keep it around for as long as I can. So yeah, if you guys have any attack replays that you want to share for the top 3 plays of the week, come in this clan, drop them off, I'll record them, and you will have a potential chance of getting on the top 3 plays of the week. I'm pretty sure I'm the only clan that's called Eragon YouTube, or else that's really weird. So yeah, you can find this clan by typing Eragon YouTube, and if not, here's a clan tag, hashtag 2UJOY8L. If you guys don't want to join my clan because you have a certain amount of, let me know in the comment section or through YouTube message, and I will come around and record your replays for the top 3 plays of the week. Or if you just want to join my clan just to hang out, and just because you're an active subscribers and you just want to hang out with me, feel free. I am honestly open to all my subscribers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, let me know what you guys would think about that virtual reality thing. And yeah, it's been Eragon, guys. Later.